This is an introduction to the basic functions of our medical scales that have the CX7 7-button console. We start with the on-off 0 function. Press the on-off 0 button and wait for the console to show 0. Have the patient step on the scale for their weight. If you need to recall the weight after the patient has already stepped off the scale, press your recall button on your console. You will see the weight of the last patient and the word prior weight. You can also recall the weight even after the scale has turned off. The weight of the last patient will remain until another patient has stepped on the scale. Our scales also provide motion lock technology for unsteady patients. The unsteady patient steps on the scale, and you will see excess motion on the console. After approximately 7 seconds, the scale will give an average weight of the patient within 1 to 2/10 of a pound from the true stable weight. And there is your average weight. Next, we have the pound and kilogram button. You can program this to kilograms or pounds prior to the patient standing on the scale. The first thing to note is the scale will turn on with the same unit of measure that it was in when it was last turned off. Ours happened to be in pounds. When the patient steps on the scale, once again you can change it from pounds to kilograms. When the patient steps off the scale, you can recall that weight and again change it from pounds to kilograms with the word prior weight. If you want your scale to stay at a specific unit of measure, you can disable the pound kilogram button and your scale will always read the unit of measure you programmed. For auto deduction, the tare button is great for a patient in a wheelchair, the weight of a mom and baby, etc. For example, the mother steps on the scale without the baby. A weight is generated. Press the tare button and hand the mother the baby. Another weight will now show. That is the net weight of the baby. Now I will demonstrate the BMI or body mass index. This is done with pressing the height button, the up arrow, the down arrow, and the enter, all located above these 3 buttons. First, we have the patient step on the scale. Once the weight is showing, press height. Press the up arrow to go up in height and the down arrow to go down in height. For this example, our patient's height will read 6 foot 1 inches by pressing the pound kilogram button with the up arrow and hitting enter. Since we are not changing that place, I will hit enter and go into the 3rd place. There I will hit the arrow down to the number 1 and hit enter. I'm now in the 4th place. I don't want to change anything, so I'll just hit enter. Our console now reads 162.7 pounds. The height is 6 feet 1 inches, and the BMI reads 21.2. By pressing the pound kilogram button, the patient weight now reads 73.75 kilograms, and their height is 185.4 centimeters, and the BMI remains the same. If you are wanting something faster that automatically reads the patient's height, check out our measurement stations with the integrated digital stadiometer or height rod, which automatically displays the height as the height rod is raised. Another feature is the transmit button for transmitting the patient's information to any device, such as a computer or a printer, via cable. There is also an optional wireless module that allows you to transmit the patient's information wirelessly.